Another top 5 in under 3 minutes. We'll get to 75 tomorrow. Today I want to talk about, well, do I want to talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I don't know. We're gonna. So I don't want to rant too much here, but I did a video about this with my co-host Andy a few years ago. Go to the main channel to check that out if you're interested. So the class, I hate that stupid term class, but yeah, the nominees for 2026 were announced. Decent list. Don't really have a major problem with too many of them. I was thrilled about Iron Maiden, and honestly, Phil Collins probably deserved it more than anybody. He should have been in, God, years ago. But anyway, I digress. So this is going to be the top 5 bands that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that shouldn't have been in there, or that haven't gotten in yet. Now, I have this, you know, to me, I feel like these bands from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s that still aren't in, they need to be in as soon as possible because they were foundational to rock and roll, you know. So there's a huge list I could have gone with, but let's get straight into it here. At number 1, I've got the Guess Who. How are the Guess Who not in this in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's ludicrous. I don't know if it's the Canadian thing because I know Steppenwolf isn't in there, amongst other Canadian bands, but like No Time Left for You, Undone, American Woman, they probably should be in just for that song. And These Eyes, like, iconic. They had a ton of hits in the 60s. Super important, super influential. Why are they Guess Who not in there? They've probably been eligible for like 40 years and they're still not in. Ridiculous. Get the Guess Who in there. The next one, this one really burns my friggin' piss. I'm telling you, I can't stand that this band isn't in here. Jethro Tull. They've sold over 60 million albums. Aqualung is one of the most important albums of the 70s. They are a ridiculously underrated band. They were massive in the 70s and carried on through the 80s, and they're still going. Why are Jethro Tull not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I don't understand. It drives me crazy. At number 3, I've got Jim Croce. I just realized, like, today, just looking up artists that aren't in there, I'm like, Jim Croce isn't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? He had a short career, yeah, but he had tons of great songs, super prolific. He's probably more popular than ever. Get Jim Croce in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What are you doing? My entry for a heavy metal band here is Motorhead. How are Motorhead not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, can you think of a band that just embodies rock and roll more than Motorhead? Come on, get out of here. Motorhead's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And finally, I've got Thin Lizzy amongst a plethora of hard rock bands that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame doesn't have in there. Because, yes, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame doesn't like hard rock. Try to figure that one out. But yeah, come on. I could have put Blue Oyster Cult. I could have put Styx. I could have put a plethora of other bands. But yeah, Thin Lizzy, get him in there. See you tomorrow.